My name is Aslina Tambu. The date is April 18th, 2023. April 13th, 2020. Hold on, let's start over.
Go wash it off. Kellan, can you look in my coat pocket and get my lip gloss, please?
All right, bye.
I cannot breathe.
Okay.
I grew up in East Oakland. It looked healthy. Like the trees were blossoming, like they looked like, it just looked so well maintained, like a lot of care went into it.
When I was little, you're a kid, everything is much bigger than what you actually think it is. I remember as a little girl just sitting there for hours watching the traffic go by, how I met all my friends in the neighborhood. I could just sit there, hey, how you doing? I knew everybody's faces. I knew their names when we were finally old enough to cross the street and talk to each other.
No one stayed inside. Everyone went out, greeted each other. They were on the porch with their neighbors having conversations. People were out, they talked, they greeted each other. They said good morning, good evening.
The streets was nothing like they are now. It was nice, it was clean. Now you ride down the streets and you can go blocks sometimes with things cardboarded up, and the cardboard is actually graffiti now. A lot of things have changed, I think, a lot of things.
I was born in the Tenderloin in San Francisco. Me and my mom were evicted from our place in San Francisco that we had been living at forever, and the landlord tripled the rent after we left. And that was a big wave of evictions in San Francisco. Nobody who I grew up with as a child still lives in San Francisco. Everybody left during that time. In this last 12 years, I have moved 8 to 10 times. The only place that we never moved from was this school. Before this Parker thing happened, I was not any type of political person. I didn't know any activists. I had never even voted in my entire life. I just completely ignore politics. So I had no idea who Moms4Housing was. And then I started this occupation, and I don't know what came over me to start it, but I started it. I got a message that Parker would be closing and that we have to enroll our kids in other schools. And I don't know what flipped in me, but I was like, they're not just gonna come here and close our school. My life has been so unstable, and this was the only stable thing in my life that I was like, they can't just take this away.